mind, it is a single file train now. Everyone is running that high lane. Ford looking for the win. Little man wrecking in the back into the wall. That's gonna be his race. Oh, Ryder almost going around. Ryder flips over.
Oh my god!
Cut are all on fresher tires, and they just have a no! Ford goes around in the tri-oval.
Gonna go single file on the outside.
Oh,
Tricky goes into the wall.
Well, thank you for having me, Marcus. And yeah, it feels good to be back in the booth. Again, I'm just here to have a good time and just try to create a good experience for the people watching.
And for sure, we've got a very, not that long of a race. I mean, it's pretty decent length. Let's go over the race info real quick. Phoenix Raceway, the location is Phoenix, Arizona. It is 110 laps, 110 miles. It is the second race of the season. There are 14 cars that have qualified. I believe 15 or 18 that tried to qualify. And last season's winner was Michael in the number 4, and he will be starting on pole. So definitely, he's got some speed. But let's get through these picks because we got a lot of time right now. Who do you think is going to win today?
That's a great question. I'm gonna go with the number. Let's do the number $18 General Billy. If my memory does serve me right, he is a fairly recent winner in the Truck Series, and I believe he's starting third today. And I do believe he has some really good pace to challenge Bubble, who I think will be the main contender. But I do think Billy will be the one to get it done tonight.
I honestly, that's not a stretch either, because he's shown some amazing speed, and like you said, he was a very recent winner. He won at Michigan for the season end. I don't know who that was, but he won at Michigan for the season ender last season. So, but you could say that was a Mickey win. So honestly, Billy may or may not have lucked into that one with the heavy hitters being Bubble getting a drive-through penalty, and then Little Man, DJ, and everyone else getting damaged. So what the? Okay, well, we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, so Billy isn't a sleeper, and especially the speed he got here, starting in third place. That's definitely not a thing to count out. I'm gonna go with, as you were saying, Michael. He is in first. I think he's gonna get it. He got it last season, and he's shown strong speed in testing. So I think he will definitely be the one to get it done today. And he's looking to get that championship again. He's trying to go back to back, season 1 and season 2. But you never know what could happen here, especially on KRE. But MCRN has got you covered. You don't want to miss a thing. Stay tuned. But we're awaiting the cars to get rolling. They're waiting on pit road. You were there the whole qualifying. Any notes you want to say about these drivers and how they ran it? I do not think he's here, but it's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, sorry. But I do believe that the lane of choice will be the middle to low lane. I think that's gonna where you're gonna find your passes, where you're gonna find your speed at. Um, you might see drivers venturing out as the tires wear, maybe try a little diamond line, get in, something like that. But I do believe drivers will try to stay towards the bottom middle lane. Another thing to say is Kimi. Unfortunately, one of our premier drivers had a bad qualifying, but I do believe he will be one of the drivers that will be on the move when this race goes to green.
I definitely see that, but talk about another heavy hitter in the back. That's Dim. Dim, little man Anthony. I think everyone in the back is such a big heavy hitter because I think it's gonna be one of them for the battle for the win to get to overthrow Michael. Apologies on the slight struggle. But they start rolling, so we should be seeing green next time. So, I mean, let's hope we're good. Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope we have a good one here.
And as we have time for the first time in a little bit, let's get through our starting grids. What the heck was that? Starting in first place, after a weird little mishap there, that is Michael in the number 4 Monster Energy Chevrolet. In second place is Gotcha Robert, known as Violet, in the Toyota 61. In third is Billy in the number 18 Toyota. Fourth place is Athen, the number 5 Toyota Tundra. Fourth place is Chesco in the number 42 Chevy Silverado. That's how you say it. In sixth place is Heg, or Pink, in the number 31. I believe that's a Ford. Ford F-Series. Behind him is Blitz in the number 51 Toyota Tundra. In eighth, it should have been Anthony, but he is not. It looks like Robert is TTB, so that messes up the flow. Seventh is Soup, I believe, in the number 22. And behind him is Kimi in the number 33. That is a dude you need to be looking out for. He had a weird qualifying, but hopefully he gets something going. Behind him is Dino in that beautiful in and out scheme, the number 45 Toyota Tundra. Behind him is Fard and the number 87 Chevrolet. And there's DJ, who used his provisional. By the way, people now have used their provisional. That is DJ and the number 7. Little man and number 27. Anthony not. I don't know why Dim is here. Anthony and the number 09, and Gotcha Robert is in the back. So that is your field starting for today. There's 15 cars. Weirdly enough, I have actually no clue why, but there is. Actually, let me see if there was a ruling to that, because actually I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue. Fard also used his provisional, by the way, so it's Fard, DJ, and Littleman. But honestly, I'd say a pretty strong field. What do you think?
I would agree. I think this is a very well-rounded field. I see a lot of people in the front that is showing speed in qualifying, and I also see people in the back that didn't quite get the opportunity to qualify, or even just have bad qualifying runs. So I think those guys are going to have speed and charge coming towards the front. So I think it's going to be a really good race, and I can't wait for it.
I know, I can't wait either. This was arguably one of the best races last season, said by Michael and said by a couple others. Honestly, I'd have to agree. It was a very long race, but there was it was just racing. It wasn't caution filled. When cautions happened, it was big, but it wasn't that big, and people were still able to be good. But I'm super excited. Again, that is Michael on the front row with Billy, and basically the front row is our 2 picks.
Exactly. I am excited to see this. I hope my pick gets it done, but we will see.
as they're getting ready on the backstretch. That's Fard already off into the grass. Looks like some problems for the number 87. Might be a lag warning, and the green is called off. Unfortunate, but wonder what it was. Unless it was for Fard, so. TTV, and it's his final and only lag warning. Next time will be a DSQ, and we're green this time now. So unfortunate for that. Again, it's not the best thing to happen, but it is okay. I think they'll be good. They're gonna get one extra lap to think about their thoughts. Before they go green, Robloxian, you're a racer in this series and many other series in KRE. How do you feel whenever you're getting ready to go to the green flag when you know that wrecking could lose your chance at even being able to be up front? How do you feel?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's kind of just two sides of the coin. I think for me, I have a racer's mentality. I want to go up front. I want to go race for the win. But at the same time, you have to realize you're not going to win the race on the first lap. It's not possible. So sometimes you just gotta, take a seat, take a look, and just really slowly, methodically make the right decisions and work your way up through the field. So I think that's what it is. Two sides of a coin.
And we'll see a bunch of that strategy here. And strategies will also come to play with the tire wear. And that will change how these cars drive, but we get ready. Again, it is race number 2 for the Bubbles Camping World Truck Series. A Lucas Oil 110. Michael will lead the field to the restart zone. We slowly creep up on it. It's Billy and Michael. We're green flag here at Phoenix, Arizona, with Michael having a huge jump on the restart already.
That was an amazing start.
They're 3 wide in the back. That's Anthony DJ. Almost 4 wide. They're 4 wide now in that middle of the pack. Chesko gets shoved out of it, but they're 4 wide again. And then Blitz on top of another car. He's going to spin, but he's going to save it. Very lucky he was able to save that, but they just got way too chaotic already.
What a restart for that number, 45 and 227. And Little Man and Dino there making their way up through the field after starting near the back.
Definitely. As they're battling side by side. You don't really want to do that, especially with how this track is, but I mean, it's going to happen. They're going to go maybe 3 wide. No, Dino's going to stay behind Athen in the number 5, and they're still going to battle.
Yeah, with these cars, when you get side by side, they get really tight. You got to really play with the throttle and try to, keep it off the driver in front of you, but also try to complete the pass. So,
caution.
We have a caution.
That's Robert in the back. That's Violent, who started in second, got TTP'd, and is now all the way back there. Why? I wonder what happened. Oh, no, it was lagged.
Oh.
Yeah, he just went straight on into the wall in the back. Dang.
Very disappointing. Yeah, it seemed like he had a lot of speed.
Definitely, yeah, that must be tough. And there it is, disqualification for an incident caused by lag, and that's what you don't want to see, unfortunately, but...
Yep, I am one of the people that have to deal with it sometimes. I have good weeks and bad weeks, so I understand as well.
We're this time too, so we go straight ahead. Going on that lag topic, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who still struggle with that lag issue. We don't have that good of PCs, and that's not their fault. I mean, it's just how much they were able to have with their computer and how much the computer can run. But the race still goes on. It waits for no one. Michael had a huge jump on the start of the race. Can he get another one? We're gonna go green on lap number 3. Waiting. Front row stays the same. Billy and Michael were green flag back in the air at Phoenix.
A little bit of a start for Billy. He was able to keep. It's gonna be. Bill's gonna be barely clear, but Billy's there though this time around.
He actually had a pretty good start from what it was on the start. He was able to stay with him. But Billy goes into the wall, and that ruins it. Oh, and he's gonna go into the pack. You just don't want to get smaller. That's the worst position to be in.
Yeah, little mistake out of Billy there coming out of 2. It gets really tight. He hit the wall and he just checked the whole field, but he's keeping up his momentum though.
Yeah, it was a very quick mistake fix, but that could have been so horrible. That's why you don't want to send it too far into the corner if you think you can't make it. Well, I don't know if you have much of a choice to go fast or go slow. You're going into that wall and you're potentially wrecking yourself, but hopefully not.
Definitely. Look who's up in second. The number 31, I believe, of Kimi. I believe he started around 6, 7, I believe. They're in the wall. Both of them in the wall as well.
As you were saying about Heg or Pink, whatever you want to call him, he started in 6th. He showed some strong showings at a couple of other races he raced in. And he's currently sitting in 2nd, but he's getting already rushed by Billy, your 2nd place starter.
4 wide in the back between DJ, the 09, Kimi, and Aiden. They are really battling hard. Sorry to cut you off, but
No, you're good, and they're 4 wide up here for 2nd place. That's Athen, Blitz, Dino, and Billy. Very action-packed already.
Yes, 100%. Kimi's still 3 wide with Little Man, and Anthony. It looks like Kimi's gonna have the run potentially. No, he's gonna clear Anthony. He's still gonna be side by side with Little Man though.
This is so chaotic. In the back already, that's Fard, and Soup could have caused a potential wreck, but luckily everyone keeps it clean. But again, this is so chaotic already. This was not what it was last season. Love it or hate it, I mean, it's pretty nice.
100%. The race is very racy today, and I think the drivers are enjoying it as well because they're being very free. As Dino gets a little loose off 2, he's going to check up the field slightly, but he's going to be side by side with Billy going into 3 and 4.
The fastest lap on lap number 9. He is looking for the Camping World bonus. That's getting all 3 things: winning the race, getting pole, and winning the fastest lap. And he's on track currently.
Yeah, that number 4, man, it's on rails. I mean, Marcus, you said it best. He was your pick for a reason, and man, he is flying.
I don't know if there's going to be a competition at all. I mean, he's led all of the laps. He's led 10 out of the 110 laps, so we are 100 to go. Now, I want to talk about something in this mid-pack. That's Billy, Kimi, and Anthony. I've seen them. It's getting even worse. Billy just doesn't know how to take that corner well. He's done that about 3 times already, and every time you hit the wall, your tire wear goes down, so it's not helping him at all regardless.
Just looking at his telemetry, you can see the effects are quite evident. He is definitely struggling with that 1 and 2. It's a really interesting corner because you think you can get on the throttle so early and really push, but you have to be really patient with the throttle, or else you're just going to slap the wall like Billy has done a couple times. But he's still my pick. I believe in him. He's going to figure it out and get back to the front.
Well, you better hope. I think Billy hopes too, but talking about what you were saying is the patience. You have to be so patient. And when we mean so patient, we're not exaggerating that. You genuinely have to wait till the very last second to even want to try and throttle up. Because one wrong move ends your race, as we saw with Billy. Billy, you check up the whole field, and you don't want that to happen because we've seen a bunch of wrecks where they do that, and you get turned right into the wall, and you've literally got nothing to do but stay in that position.
Yeah, I just want to give a little shout out to this number 45 of Dino. Dino, I've raced with that for a while now, and kind of a, what do I call it, a little bit of an old head. So he's been at it for a minute, and he is showing some really good pace. I like what I see out of that number 45. He's going to pass Athen for second.
He wasn't able to race the first race at Daytona, and he's showing strong already for the second race. So honestly, maybe he's one we're sleeping on. Maybe he could potentially get it in the end.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I believe he always has pace wherever he goes, but it never was quite in my book as far as he's a side. Oh wow, side by side with Blitz kind of shoves him to the wall.
Yeah, they're kind of door banging. I don't know what beef they're having right now. The European of Blitz. It's like a three-man gang or four of all European drivers. We are very, very diverse in KRE. With Americans, with Germans, with British people, with, I shouldn't say people like that, just British, the British, just anyone, but very diverse, and that's one of them. Dino still shoving each other.
Yeah, Blitz got a little bit tight off forward, and I really ran Dino tight, but I think Blitz kind of gave it to him a little bit, but he's coming back on his inside. They're going to be side by side coming out the two. Oh, he put him in the wall! Oh, he put him in the wall!
I don't know if you can blame that fully on Blitz, and Blitz goes into the wall there too. But again, Dino kind of ran high entering turn number one. So I guess, I think it was on him, but he loses 2 positions to Pink and Blitz, and he will remain in 4th for a little bit.
Yeah, charge there. But yeah, I do believe Blitz did slide up, but Dino was running a really high line. He was gonna be cutting it close with that for wall for sure.
Again, it's all about patience, but also it's all about that entry. You have to make sure you get that entry nailed, or else you could potentially be hitting the wall or going way more slower than you think.
100%. We got side-by-side battle with Athen, Anthony. Ooh, big one by Dino. Yeah, Athen was walking Anthony into the dog leg. Anthony did not take exception for that, as these three are going to battle into 1 and 2.
You know, I'm noticing a pattern is these two guys, or just like double, 2 people near each other are battling. Oh my God, Dino! He's sliding and he saves it! Oh my gosh! He stays in his position. But what I was saying is there's a lot of beef when there's 2 people battling. What a save from Dino.
Oh, he's gonna take a 3 up the inside, goes the 09. He's gonna clear after, and he's gonna clear Dino. Clean move by. Oh, look who's behind him. Kimi making his way up through the field, up into P5 for number 3.
And you were saying too, you said you were gonna see him, or we were gonna see him up front very soon, and we definitely have. I mean, he's already up to 5th, so who knows what he could potentially do. We're on lap 19. There's still many races to go, and you won't miss a thing here on MCRN. They're side by side for 2 rows. That is for 6th place. That's Athen, Kimi, Chesko, Littleman.
Yeah, I just want to take note of what's going up a little to the front here. We have almost a battle for lead. Blitz is running a really, really unique line. And it paid him the cost. But Blitz was moving, and he was catching bubble quite fast.
Oh, in the back. Athen, sorry to cut off a little bit. Athen had hit the wall that hit Kimi and Chesko. Kimi now getting into Chesko. It looks like I think Chesko was the main cause of that. But yeah, Blitz was slowly catching him and had hit the wall there. Like you said, it's the riskiness of running reading those lines. You got to be patient. He was just rushing it a little too much. But we're about to see a huge, crazy battle in this mid-pack, but not to mention even that second place car that's Heg.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know what happened, but these guys are just all kind of bunched up. I think they're very similar pace between, I would say, about Dino and back. Really similar pace, and they're just battling really, really hard. They're going to be almost 3 wide. Little man shoves Blitz up the hill. He's going to be side by side with Chesco going into 1 and 2.
Little man also wanting to get this win last season. He was trying to go 2 for 2 as he won your Daytona opener, but unfortunately had got wrecked in the end. I think he wrecked himself when he cleared himself on the final lap, and that ultimately ruined his race. But he was one of them that had speed on Michael. But speaking of Michael, he is slower, going way more slower. He's actually saving, so you're wondering why they're able to catch him, and that's why.
Okay, there it is. I was about to say they were gaining quite rapidly. I was gonna have to say something has to be going on with that fore end there. We just heard it. He was definitely saving. They've been stuck. What we've been doing it for a while. So he knows these kind of things. He knows like he has the speed. No need to push it. Taking this nice and slow as right now.
That's all you want to do is you want to be careful and save, because strategy will be a big part of this race. No matter what happens, you still have to have a good strategy, and Michael is probably one of the best at doing that. So if there's someone to do it right, it's him.
100%. He's really good at what he does. As we head back a little bit in the field, we have Blitz and Little Man side by side. Blitz to grass as they're going to be side by side into 3 and 4.
There's a lot of contact on that wall off of turn number 2. There's still, what I mentioned earlier, there was DJ and Ding who had hit the wall. So still struggling from that, but you just got to learn and adapt, especially with your tires getting more and more worn out with the laps.
Yeah, 100%. That wall, I'd have to say that 1 and 2 is about the trouble corner. Trouble corner for sure between the 2 turns. But yeah, Little Man's going to clear Blitz, and then Afton and Kimi are lining up Blitz as well. I think Blitz is really struggling when he hit that wall earlier. Now he's kind of being swamped.
It definitely, it ruined him. I think it messed up his pace. I mean, regardless if he's on a little less tires than anyone else, because I think there's a couple more. He might be near the same amount to some people, but he definitely messed him up and got him out of the flow. So you better hope he gets back up. And let's actually talk about another person who's out of the flow. That's Billy. Billy had a huge hit in the beginning, a couple huge hits, and easier pick. He's kind of fallen back. What is your hopes now?
Yeah, it's again, I think those early hits did not help his case at all. But it is still early in the race. I would probably say we have pit stops around the corner soon, depending on what these tires are doing. I hope to see maybe his number 18
Blitz!
does a little
Into the wall! Wrecking into the middle of the track. Apologies for going in, and everyone goes into him. That's DJ. And I believe that was lag from Blitz. DJ's going to be able to keep it off the wall, but that's not going to help his tires. Unfortunate for Blitz.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. I was spectating someone else. I do not know what happened to Blitz, but that is really unfortunate. Oh, okay. I thought his tires were flat, but yeah.
He's losing tires though, really quickly. And Fard, I want to mention Fard pit. He pit on an amazing timed pit stop, so he will not have to pit. But he's also he's a lap down. I just realized I forgot he was.
Yeah, but he should be able to get his lap back, I believe. Yep, there he goes.
Wow, that's still crazy.
That was a really good call by that number 87 crew. They did the big one right there.
Now that the caution has come out, there will be pits open very soon. So this will definitely shake it up just a little bit more than what it was. But We'll find out when we will be right back. Again, on MCRN, you will not miss a thing. We'll be back. And we are back after a short break. Farr takes the lead with that very lucky pit stop. Michael still in first. And by the way, Blitz has a drive-through penalty for the incident responsibility. We are going green. Back again, lap 30 of 110 will be on lap 31. Green flag, back in the air.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Far at the initial jump, but he checked up or something. I was quite confused, but he's gonna be on the bottom. Bubbles gonna sweep around his outside, but he's not gonna be clear. They're gonna be side by side. Side by side in that
Things could still happen again in the backpack, and Michael into the wall just a little bit in the backpack. It's very packed up, very moving. So, talk about third place, though. That's Anthony Anderson, your Daytona winner. He's looking to go back-to-back, but there's also Little Man.
Yeah, Little Man is slowly, methodically moving his way up through the field. Like I mentioned earlier, you have 2 sides of the coin. I want to move to the front. I want to go race to the win, but you got to be slowly methodical. But Little Man has been on that side of the coin, as he's going to be right beside Ford and Anthony, as they're going to be side-by-side going to turns 3 and 4.
And then I think there's a whole other coin just called Bubble, and he's running away with this as he's just starting to pull away. It hasn't even been a whole lap, and he's pulling away.
Yeah. Ooh, I got number 22 is going to take it 3 wide there, but he makes the better choice. Little Man is going to be side-by-side with Athen. Getting a little bit tight, but he's going to keep it ahead as they're going to be side. Oh, Ford hits the wall potentially, but he's really slow. They're going to pass him.
I actually don't know if he hit the wall. It looked like he just slowed.
Yeah, I don't know if he has any issues going on, but I think the same thing happened to him on the restart. He had the initial jump, and then he just slowed down. That's very weird.
You know what? I think it was his... He was doubting if he could make it. By the way, an amazing pass by the 22. They're going to go 3 wide still. I think he was just doubting if he could make that corner. He checked up, so he couldn't hit the wall, but he lost a lot of time doing that. You don't want to do things like that, but he unfortunately did.
Yeah, really unfortunate. He lost a lot of positions with that, but at least he has better track position than he had before, I would definitely say. So I think it was a win-win as Kimi got really tight there with Dino, but he's going to keep it off the wall for the Dino, and they're going to be side-by-side going into 1 and 2. Looks like Kimi will clear the pass by number 3. Oh, they're 3 wide.
Getting very dicey still. I want to mention what happened a lap earlier was Athen kind of hit the wall on Little Man, and Little Man slowed down with him. So unfortunate for that, but you see the last laps pit, everyone usually around the same thing, 30, 29, and then there's far 27. Athen in the wall, Athen damage on the front straightaway. And almost exactly what he did a lap ago, but this time it's what the worst happened.
It's really unfortunate for Athen right there. He had some really good pace. I think he may not have race winning speed, but I think he definitely could have got a good 3 time out of it. Really unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, and that will be basically his race, because once you get damaged, you're probably not coming back. The radio.
You remind me, Mark.
Huh? You go.
You remind me, the damage is repairable, correct?
Yes, damage is repairable, but again, you will go increasingly slower. So, and especially at a track like this, I don't even know what I would do. But I would that's just suffering, basically. You're suffering out there. But on the radio, Athens shows a little bit of displeasure. It looks like, now what? So words being said to him probably by race control on something, or someone says it, but we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know. It's probably really frustrating for Athens. He was putting a good race together, so he's a little disappointed, but you never know what could happen. People can continue to run down and stuff. So the race is probably over, but keep your head in it. You never know what happens.
I know for sure. Pits open this time, and with pits open this time, we will go on break. Just a short one this time. We'll be right back. You don't want to miss a thing. And welcome back. As a lot of things changed up, Michael took 4 tires, and that sent him all the way to 9th. Up front, Little Man stayed out. Kimi side by side with him. Dino and Soup. That is your top 4. It's going to get crazy, but we're going to stay on board with the number 4 of Michael on this restart. A near close save. And what was Michael doing? Let's talk about that real quick. He tried to send it 4 wide. He tried to go all the way down on that apron, and that move was just not in. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, you know, again, back to that coin. Bubble's been on that flip side of the coin, up front and clean air. Now he's in the back. He has to remember, being slow and methodical will be the key to winning this race. To be quite frank, that was not a good move. That 4 wide at the bottom, yeah.
That was just like, apologies for cutting you off, but that was just not a good move. Like, and
yeah,
he's smarter than that too. I think you should have done something more than that, because, and like you said, going slow, patient, and you'll make your way up there. And especially him, he will definitely make his way up there if he just goes slow. I mean, yeah, you don't want to be in the pack to be having like a problem, but it's still, bro. Okay. Well, whatever Michael says. But unfortunate for Heg though. Let's actually talk about him. He was running such a strong race and a beautiful paint scheme too, and was just not. It was a bad 3 wide, and he got collected into something that he shouldn't have got collected in, and he was so close to saving it too, until he didn't.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I think low key, I think it might have stemmed from that 4 wide Bubble did not quite like, he wasn't the direct cause, but because he forced the 4 wide and then backed out, everyone was sliding up the hill, and I think Heg unfortunately got like a bystander of someone coming off the wall and just got turned around.
That's what sucks, but a lot of people stay out.
Racing.
Yes, a lot of people stay out. Dino, DJ, Dim, Bard, Anthony, Chesko, Heg, of course, and Little Man. And we'll be right back. We'll go on break once again. And we are back, and if you saw it there, it was a red flag, and it was for debris. So race control, Bubble had to kind of fix that a little bit, but luckily we were able to clean it off the track. That was Heg's damage. But we'll still go green this time. That is Soup, surprisingly, in first. Kimi in second, Billy third, and Michael fourth. Hey, you picked Billy's up there. We're green flag, back in the air.
Hey man, what did I say? Just keep your head in there. Blitz is trying to take it 3 wide. He might. Oh, he backs up. Oh, no! Big wreck. Oh no!
And it was off the start too, and that was just I actually want to see. I have my a second screen of looking at the race. That sucks.
Yeah, I had a really bad angle. I was looking from the front, but it looked like Little Man tried to take it 3 wide, and either they got locked, or DJ thought I throw a block and not clear.
It could have been potentially a block, but it could have been lag too. Looking back at it, DJ went dead left. There was no contact with him. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but that unfortunate though.
Wait, did Little Man do damage as well?
No, he didn't. He was good, luckily, but he might have. No, his tire wear is good too. So yeah, he's good. He unscathed. Just unfortunately, kind of killed. He gave DJ the last blow, basically.
Wow.
Or he got the last blow to the. I don't know. Well, again, an unfortunate circumstance, but as you were saying, Blitz looked like he was trying to make it 3 wide, but ended up going. Oh, look at him! Oh, Blitz showing. Oh, he's showing displeasure to Blitz. So
yeah. Oh, we got some.
Maybe it was what he did, though. Actually, maybe it was what he did that messed it up.
Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm kind of doing a work. But I can tell you that number 51 is kind of not been a weapon per se, but he's been putting that bumper, I mean, that front bumper to other people. I have noticed. Maybe it was something earlier, maybe it was something we missed, but in regards, and to go with that 51 has been fast though, so it's kind of hand in hand.
Didn't DJ and Blitz go at it like in the first couple laps of the race, or it was Blitz and someone else? That's who I know.
Yeah, Blitz has been in a couple of very scuffled battles, to say the least.
Definitely. We'll see who ends up coming in this time. Who stays out? I mean, again, it was only 1 lap, so I doubt we're going to see many. But well, I think we have to see one, which is DJ, because he's got to get his car fixed. But we'll see who else comes with him.
100%. See what his number 18 does. He really worked his way up through the field these last couple runs. So see, he's going to pit along with Billy, Dim, Dino, and Chesco, Anthony, Pink, and DJ.
Okay, that's not what I thought. That is actually super surprising to me. Dim on 97% tires, who pits just randomly. Chesco, I mean, I think they were in the back, so Chesco's fair, I guess. Heg, decently fair. I don't know about Billy, though. I don't get why he did that, though.
You know, I just think tires are really important here, so I just think people are trying to just be as wait, are there tire sets? They're not tire sets, correct?
They're not.
Okay, I think people are just trying to be on the offense rather than to be defense. Because personally, I'd do the same probably. I want to be on the offense as much as possible. So, yeah, these restarts are so wild, you can probably make up a couple of positions. So I think it's a good play for that number 18. I think he's going to work his way up through the field again.
I mean, that could be just your pick talk, talking like you're just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Billy does it, maybe Billy doesn't. He's still got a long way to go, and he's in basically the eye of the storm right now. So there's still a lot he's going to do.
Left to go though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, talk about Michael to see what he's going to do. He's sitting in third, and for sure, he's going to make a move coming into turn number 1. So we're going to be aware of that number 4 monster car.
Yeah, they can get a proper little run going here. I think that 22 is going to be of a little bit of a cork in the bottle, unfortunately. I think he's really out of the loop here. Him and Kimi, this restart might get very hectic, especially with Bubble, who is going to be very aggressive.
Yeah, no doubt about that, but I guess it's just what happens. And I want to talk about another thing, Athen, who has damage currently running in 4th. So I was probably wrong about what I said and how it will slow you down. I think because of the lower speeds, it's keeping him a little bit safe, basically. So he's able to kind of stay there, but he's not totally going to be there. I don't think he's going to win, but he might come home with a decent finish.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I do think it is still plausible, still thinking of the play. So, and we are doubled up here. I think we're going to get rid of the green here.
We are, as again, it is Soup, Kimi, Michael, Athen, Bard, Little Man, Chesko, and Billy. That is your top 8. And we have a lot of time, so we'll go to it. 9th, Dino. 10th, Dim. 11th, Anthony. 13th, Heg. Alright, wait, I messed that up somewhere. There's Heg and Blitz and DJ. That is your... Apologies, that is your backpack. 3 cars are damaged so far. That is Heg, DJ, and Athen. This is the last laps they've pit. But we're gonna go green, and Robloxen, you take the start.
I working through the honors. Number 22 is going to take him to the restart zone. He's going to have control of this restart. And let's do it. Green flag. Green flag here at Phoenix.
I think they stalled back there. A bunch of people. Billy, Chesko, Fard, and Dino up to 6th.
Not a really good restart, but he's really forcing the 09. I don't know if the 09's going to be pretty happy with that. That was kind of egregious, but they are still side by side, barely. Soup is out to the lead. Bubble has gone past Kimi. Little Man in 4th, and then Athen is going to run out your top 5. He's going to get a bump, and they might be 3 right off the corner.
Talking about that first place, Soup, surprising jump off the leading. He's currently leading, but again, it's the Grim Reaper. It's Michael, and then Monster Energy number 4 car. He's then going to the inside. He's going to make the move. Soup getting super intimidated. I mean, not really. Just kind of got bumped. But now side by side coming into turn number 3. And oh my gosh, Soup sent it so much in.
Yeah, what a corner by Soup there. But Bubble's going to keep it, his foot planted. He's going to keep it. They're going to be side by side. Oh, wow, they're side drafting down the back stretch. They're going to go back into the racing line side by side into 1 and 2. Little Man in 3rd is lurking, and then we have a little bit of a gap to Gallo cars that are all battling out.
You know, I'm super surprised on how Soup is running. He's been like the one guy that has been able to maybe make a move on Michael or defend for that position. Michael had brake checked a little bit. Now Little Man up to 2nd place. He's going to try and pass Soup. But we're on lap 51 now.
Yeah, that was a power move by Little Man. He's going to go for another power move up the inside of Bubble. They're going to be side by side. Bubble's probably going to have the momentum. But Little Man's going to come back at the 4. They're going to be side by side. What a run by Little Man. He's got, oh, Bubba's in the wall. He's in the wall hard.
That's not what you want to see, especially if you're Michael, but look at that. That is Anthony Anderson, your Daytona winner. He's looking for the lead now.
Yeah, what a move by Anthony. He's going to get to the inside of Soup. Power move again by that 09. He's been there. Oh, he's looking up the inside. They're going to be 3 wide coming out of 2. What a move by the 09. Michael's going to clear, followed by Little Man, then Anthony. They're going to be single file into, oh, what a run by Little Man. He's going to dive it up the inside of the number 4.
What a run by Anthony, and then what a run by Michael. The runs are just generating completely. This is the biggest battle I think we've seen for the lead, and a little bit, Michael brake checks Little Man.
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of a beef going on between those two. There was something that happened on the previous lap where I believe, Little Man roughed up Michael a little bit, and I think Michael paid exception to that, so he broke check him a little bit. So, yeah.
Or it could just be brotherly love. So.
Yeah, it could be brotherly love. We don't know.
I mean, I'd be pretty pissed off if my brother did that to me, so. But Anthony up to first place, trying to battle with Michael, but take a look there. Don't count out Soup, but also don't count out Dino. Dino has brought his way back up to the pack, along with Cheska too.
All right, I think either Dino got really tired, he hit the wall, and Cheska got underneath him. Little Man's probably going to fall. The 3 wide for the lead. Soup is up the inside. Soup has just found an incredible pace in the last, 10 laps, and he's really challenging. Oh, he's really tight, though. He's going to slide up.
Did it!
Oh, Little Man's going to take a 3 wide. They're taking 3 wide into 1. Soup is going to sail it around the outside. Power move by that number 22 again. Oh, and Bubble's going to try to take him 3. Oh, this is wonderful racing here at Phoenix.
Crazy racing. Is he gonna do 4? Michael was honestly thinking about it. He pushes Soup, and he's gonna back out.
Wow, the field is just clumped together here. You have Kimi running the apron, and he's up the inside. Oh, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly real fast. And here comes down. He's gonna take it 4 wide. He's gonna go into 4 wide into 1. Dino with a super move up the inside. Oh, he clears the Cheska, but he's still side by side with Anthony.
That's super risky. They're still saying 3 wide. Kimi tries to squeeze his way out of that thing with Fard, and they're 3 wide again. And knowing what's been happening, I don't think Soup is gonna be able to keep that lead.
On the outside, can he keep it planted? He does keep it planted. He has the run with the 22. Can the 22 keep it up his inside? Bull's gonna clear. What a move by the number 4 again, showcasing that he is still probably the class of this field if he can get clear of the rest of the field. Oh, Kimi's up the hill. Really? Oh, Kimi's in the wall. Oh no, Kimi's in the wall. Looked like he got shoved up potentially by either Dino or Cheska. That's really unfortunate for that number 33.
For sure, but. And I think this is Michael now starting to pull away. I don't know if he was just playing with the rest of the field, saying like, you guys got it, and then he's pulling away now, but never mind, I take you back. He is actually getting closed in by the number 22. He could be saving. So again, most of these drivers do have to make one more stop before finishing this race.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that. When you take a look back and that last caution, that number 18 there's debris on the track, but the number 18 has slowly methodically moved up the way through the field. He's trying to get past Dino far, but yeah, keep an eye on him. He pitted later than the last of these guys.
So I'm looking what Michael is doing. He is full throttle around most of that backstretch, but once he gets past the dog leg, he starts letting off. And it looks like he's able to keep it. He's going full throttle. He gets off after he gets across the finish line. So I think this just shows how fast Michael is. I mean, he's able to go in 5 parts of the track, and also a huge hit in the back. 5 parts of the track, he's able to just let off and still lead. But take a look there. That's Soup now to the inside.
Yeah, Soup is really trying to get to that inside of that number 4. I do believe that Michael is the fastest guy right now, and he's going to slowly start going away if these guys can't get that situated behind him. And you're right, that technique he's using past the start finish, he's starting to lift, is really interesting, and it's working. He's saving fuel, and he's still remaining fast as well.
And I think, I mean, then they can't really do anything either. They can't copy his line and his strategy because he's just going to keep pulling away. So there's nothing left, or there's nothing more to do but just chase him down and hope for the best, as there's like 3 packs currently.
Yeah, 100%. I believe this number 18 is faster than these 2 cars in front of me. He's just trying to work his way past them because they have been battling like cats and mouse, cats and dogs. This Dino and far, but he's up the inside of number 87. Let's see if he can get this past them and start working their way up to the field. Kimi, after hitting the wall earlier, has slightly fallen back, but he's keeping his head in the game. Remember, we still have 1 more pit stop, so don't count him out either.
Running as slow as a car with damage, though. You gotta hope that that's just his tire wear and how much he's lost after hitting the wall a couple of times. But honestly, not looking the best for Kimi.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit out of sync due to that, but I think it'll be interesting to see how it plays out and all. That was almost really bad. Between the 87 and the 18 and 45. 87 almost tried to put a 3 wide, and now Chesko's going to take a 3 wide between him and the 18 and clears. 87 washes up. They're going to get it all single filed out coming out of 2, though.
And let's go back to the lead. That's Michael, Anthony, and Little Man. Anthony's just slowly closing in. If there's another guy that can do it, it's Anthony. Anthony, again, won last weekend. He's looking to extend his points lead.
Yeah, I think Anthony is, I think if anyone's going to be able to challenge him, realistically, is that number 009, and he's showing it too. Let's take a look here. I'm curious to see if he's pushing as hard as the, actually.
Oh, with the back, Dim, Billy. Could have crossed. Oh, and Tim hard into the wall, and he wrecks.
Oh,
a huge wreck. Oh gosh.
It's unfortunate. Caution's going to come out for that number 01. Dim, remember, was a late addition to this race, so him and Mir is his lucky day. But man, that is really unfortunate for that number 01. I think he was slowly but surely working his way up through the field. But yeah, what happened there?
They were battling. I think there might have been a little bit of beef there too. I don't necessarily think it was his fault, or I don't necessarily think it was someone else's fault. The reason why he wrecked, I think it was hitting the wall, going slower, and then someone staying behind him, and that's what I was talking about earlier in the race, where if you slow down a little bit, it's just so bad.
Yeah, they got to get this track cleaned up. A lot of debris all across the track. I believe there's some on the front stretch as well, so it might take a little bit.
And with that, we will go on a break, and again, you won't miss a thing. back after that caution. Everyone pit. Michael will be your leader with Little Man in second, Anthony third, and Dino fourth. For Block Cinco.
All right, let's do it. Bubbles gonna take him to the restart zone, and he is off. Green flag here at Phoenix, as we have a really they're wrecking. They are wrecking big. Pink is around, Dim is in it as well, but the green flag is still out. I think we're still going here. Bubbles gonna lead off turn 2 though.
There's no damage there. Two on the wall. And Kimi gonna have to dodge it. He goes into the grass. He full on dodges it, and he's gonna go into the wall. So it didn't end up the way he wanted to. But Michael is gonna do the the thing he does best. He's gonna pull away, but his brother right on his tail though.
I think he's gonna need a proper defender because we're playing fast, right? I've been watching him, and he's been keeping up with that forward just fine. I think this is gonna be a really good battle to watch. Oh, Bubble either had a really bad corner or he's trying something out there. And he's going to be under attack by Anthony here, too. Good block for that number 4.
Lord Little Man had an amazing corner, an unfathomable corner, but again, I don't know. Anthony tried to get him. Yes, block. Here comes Michael on the Little Man, but take a look also in third. That's Dino trying to make the pass on Anthony.
Man's gonna lead coming off 2 bubble right on his bubble. Bumper, sorry.
And technically, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but as they go into 3 and 4, Bubble's taking a little bit of a higher line. He's gonna sail it around. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot. I like what he's doing there. Carrying a lot of speed through the middle of the corner. He's gonna get the good run off here. The Little Man's gonna have to break his draft here as they go into 1. Let's see what this number 4 does. Gonna stick behind it for now. They're going to remain 1-2, followed by Anthony, followed by Dino, and number 18, Billy in 5th. Slowly but surely make his way up through the field.
Man, you might be right about that, but here's Michael going on to the inside of his brother. They're side by side now. Again, a very strong showing for both of them, both on almost identical fuel and tires. But Michael will take the lead and leave lap number 71.
Yeah, good move there by Bubble. Let's see if he can try to pull away from Little Man. Little Man's going to be able to keep in touch. Let's go into the battle here between Anthony, Dino, and Billy. Billy's going to get up the inside of Dino. It's going to be side by side going through the gauntlet. Anthony right in front of him. This could be really advantageous for Billy if he can complete this pass. Anthony's going to send it in, so that's not happening, but he does get back Dino for 4th, though.
And they're trying to run it good, but Dino had ran it better. He's side by side with Billy now. Goes back up to the front. Little Man making the move for the lead. He tried to go under Michael, but I think it's gonna work coming down to the dog leg. It will in the back. Billy hits the wall. Little Man takes the lead, and they are all catching up to this front pack.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but man, Billy smacked the wall, man. I thought we had figured it out, brother, man. But hey, he's still in touch with the field, so he's still there.
Oh! The leaders! Contact with the wall, and there's everyone now. They're 3 wide. Anthony takes the lead.
Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there. They got really tight on 4, and they just really jumbled up there. It looks like Bubbles still going to find a way to maintain the lead, followed by Anthony, followed by Little Man, then Dino, and then Billy rounds out your top 5 here.
I don't even know how he's able to even come back from that. And Michael was the one who hit the wall, too. Also, I want to mention Dim is slow. He might be waiting for someone. I don't know. He might just be saying something to say something, but he's a little slower than usual.
I just think he might be. But who knows? We do got a battle for P2, though. Anthony's going to make the pass on Low Man, I believe. And now he's going to be side by side with Dino. Billy's going to look to the outside of Dino. Quite can't do it. Low Man's going to switch back to the inside. Lovely move there. They're going to be side by side on 4.
That's Blitz!
Oh.
Blitz into him!
So you were right. He was not going slow because his car. He was going slow to think we paid the favor.
And, oh, I don't know why that had happened.
You know, like I said again, that 51, he's been fast, but he's been ruffling a lot of feathers. I think he was just, yeah, Dem not someone to mess with. I could say it personally myself. I've had my run-ins with him, so yeah, he just paid it back.
Unfortunate, but Blitz was having an okay like day two. Like I think he could have had more.
Yeah, 100%. It's really unfortunate for Blitz there, but yeah, got to try to keep your bumper in the right place as best as you can. And I think he put the bumper to the wrong person.
Yeah, I think out of everyone you want to mess with, you don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
He's got literally nothing to lose.
100%. 100%. Like I said, I've been in the bubble leagues for a while, and I've had my run-ins with him. Some good, some bad. So yeah, but now I can say we are good friends now. So shout out to him.
Of course, he's a great friend. It's just if you're not his friend on track, you definitely, well, a lot will happen.
Let's like everyone pitted here. So let's see who comes out of this first, out of this pit stop. I wouldn't be surprised here. Maybe we see a little bit of two tires, maybe because the caution wasn't too long ago. Yeah, look at that. Chesko, I believe that's Soup pitted. I don't think so. Yeah, I think Soup's is pitted. So I think that was definitely. Yeah, we're either very short stops. So good calls by that number 42 and
Oh, and how did you do that?
Yeah, that was very. But we got a new leader out here. I think this is the first time we see this number 40. Oh, never mind.
And Dim is banned from the truck series, so unfortunate. Oh, a lot of things changed. That's Chesko in the lead. JC leading? Yeah, he is. Chesko in the lead. Soup in second. Little Man third. Michael fourth. Anthony fifth. And Dino sixth. And also, I just want to say the one last one that Billy, the yellow number 18 Dollar General, in seventh place. Well, let's Rebloxian. Let's do it again.
Let's do it. Chesko, new leader here at Phoenix, is going to take us to green, and he will have control of this restart. Green flag here. Chesko is off. You're green here at Phoenix.
Now, if I was Chesko, I would capitalize on this moment. You have a good run, and Michael nowhere to be seen. You just got to start pulling away, but you got to be patient. You can't do stuff like that.
Ooh, they're wrecking. Soup. Harden's always coming up the track. This is going to be big. This is going to be big. Oh, the big one. Oh, no. We got multiple cars involved. Oh, that's a bummer. Somehow Chesko has still found a way to lead the race.
And that's Soup, Fard involved in it, Anthony involved with it, Little Man involved in it. That is a horrible, horrible thing to happen. And a red flag has came out, and crazy big one, and unfortunate though.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I was funny enough spectating Chesko, so yeah, he got a little greedy in turn one. That line with the apron, you can get a lot of speed, but if you get on the throttle too early, you're just gonna go into the wall, and that's what happened. Got into the wall, which caused Soup to clip him. And Soup, once you're in that grass, you're kind of just along for the ride. Hits the inside wall, and he's just going up into the track. Little Man plowed in, Fard plowed in, and I believe there was someone else that plowed in as well. So really unfortunate for those drivers.
And as we wait, we will go on break again. We've got a couple more. We got a lot more racing to come, and there is still crazy moments ahead of us. We'll be right back, and you won't miss a thing. are getting ready to go back green. A couple more things change. Chesko in first, Kimi second, DJ third, Dino fourth, Billy and Michael next to each other side by side. That's both of me and Robloxian's picks, and Robloxian's going to take it again. Never mind, he's not, because they're going to call it off for some weird reason. I believe because of soup.
I don't know what happened there, but just a quick another note, Chesko for that massive pile up, because he does unfortunately have a just he probably has to serve that 3 laps, so that number 32 will not be in the front for not too long. But yeah, that is one more thing I wanted to say.
Another thing that you want to say, or that I want to say, is Athen has been disqualified for voice chat violation. He was not in the voice chat. In KRE, you have to be in a Discord voice chat for the whole race. You cannot go be doing something else. You cannot be in another voice chat. You have to be in there listening to race control and everything like that. So it's what you got to do, but it's the rules, and he violated it, so he will be disqualified. So that is 5 cars out of the race.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Athen. I think he did have like a top 5 car, but hey, like you said, rules are rules. They're meant to be followed and not broken. So yeah. But as we do take the field to this upcoming green, we've now doubled up. Again, Chesko is going to be our control car, but unfortunately he does have a drive-through. So yeah, let's see what this restart holds.
Let's hope it's good. Again, we've got about 30 laps to go. I think we'll be on the to-go mark when it hits 20.
Yeah.
But laps are closing down super fast. So you got to think what's going to happen. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you might be able to make it with saving. If not, you might be able to make it fully.
I do agree. I will also mention, watch that number 4. DJ does have damage, so we probably will be 3 wide going into the 1. But Chesko is the control car, and we are green here at Phoenix. Chesko with an amazing restart. Kimi is a decent one. And Dino and DJ are going to be side by side. Chesko is going to lead the field into 1. There we go. Bubble 3 wide. As I said, he's going to be really tight. Dino's forcing them under. They're going to be 3 wide, 2 wide coming out of turn 2.
Oh, it's getting sketchy, but Michael is going to go run for it. He wants to go for the Camping World bonus. So he's really chasing down Kimi and Chesko, and here he comes.
I don't know what type of turbo boost DJ got, but he was really able to keep it with Bubba there, but Bubba is going to pull away from that, and DJ's in the wall, unfortunately, and he's going to lock in on Kimi. Here comes Bubba, side by side with Kimi coming out of the turn 2. They're going to be side by side, in through the dog leg, door banging as they go into 3 and 4.
It's getting really chaotic for the 2 league owners.
Oh.
And I think teammates too, they're still side by side. This is crazy.
Yeah, DJ, I believe is lagging back there. I thought he was going to wreck, but we're still green. Bubble and Kimi side by side. This is some really good battling. And then we got Billy and Dino side by side, a little behind them.
It's just side by side, and they're still side by side. How are they still?
Yeah, they need to get this figured out. Dino is closing in. You do not want to be 3 wide around here. Bubbles misses the bottom slightly. He's going to slide up. He's trying to really run Kimi out of run, but Kimi's going to keep it pinned. He's not going to keep, because he knows if he lets that 4 get out front, it's going to be really hard to get past him.
This is insane racing. Again, like you said, yeah, you don't want to let Michael get away, so do the best you can to even stay remotely near him.
Oh, I like that idea by Dino. He's going to push that 33, and then he's going to... Oh, we got a caution. We got a caution, Marcus.
Oh, that's DJ.
Oh, there it is. It wasn't going to take long, I felt. Oh, yes, his suspension's broke. I think he's done. He's done, Marcus.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think we can decide, especially we had those problems. You had saw it. It was problems with, I'm guessing, lag?
Yeah, I saw him going into 1 on the previous couple laps ago, and he just went straight. And then obviously going into 3 and 4, he went straight as well. So Fortunately, lag took DJ out. I was having a decent race, but not quite a race-winning car. But pit road is open. Let's see what these drivers do.
You might be able to make it. Again, I don't know. I think it's all about that risk. Are you gonna make it if you pit this time, or are you gonna make it if you pit if you don't pit? I mean, it really depends on how much fuel you have.
Yeah, I think it's more of the sense of I think you can make it on fuel from this point, or even fuel's not. I just think it's tires now. To be quite frank, how track position versus tires. I think that will be the main question here. I do believe that. Oh, Kimi is probably lagging.
Oh no, horrible time too.
Luca's up into fifth with the damage to Little Man and Pink. They are. Watch it. With how many damaged cars there, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them win this race, because yeah, people are dropping like flies.
Kimi might be out of this. He is losing tire wear completely, and he is on the wall, rubbing the wall. His tire wear going increasingly down. It might have lagged him out. He's about to run out of tires. This is horrible for Kimi.
Really unfortunate here for Kimi. I'm probably some really, really bad screen freezes. He hasn't quite left the game though, so he's still here with us. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that number 33, but Blitz stays out, Jessica stays out, and Fart stays out. We got Bubble, we got Pink, we got Dino, Anthony, Lil Man, and stay Pit. Sorry, I believe they are going to go get their laps, so I believe the people that are pit will still resume the lead. And oh, Kimmy's back with us. It's gonna be really weird how they deal with this because he has no tires, but we will see.
Looks like he's gonna go back to pit. Yeah, he is gonna go back to pit. It's probably the best thing to do. And that sucks though, because now he's out of contention for that win. No matter what.
I think he's probably gonna go a couple laps down here, if I'm not mistaken. Because the field is, coming out of pits just now. Actually, he might have a chance if he can really book it.
I don't know if they wait for everyone, so we'll see.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pull a McQueen. Try to beat up the pace car here.
I know, right? He has to. And it looks like they're going to stop, so they're stopping on that back straight. So
okay, there you go.
Kimi looks like we'll be saved.
Yeah, he will be saved. But yeah, we are winding to a little bit over 20 laps to go here, so it's gonna get really, really serious because the intensity is going to pick up. Drivers going to start forcing stuff, so it's going to be really good finish to the end here, Marcus.
Definitely, I think if it was crazy earlier, it's going to be even more crazier on these final laps. So prepare for probably another caution, another 2 wrecks, but let's hope we get a clean finish to the end. Fard, the number 87 on in 5th place. Dino in 2nd, Little Man 3rd, Michael 4th, and Billy 5th. Again, our picks are just right near the top 5, and it looks like yes, his the controller disconnected, so that means he's able to get an emergency pit. It's fair.
That is fair indeed. But as we head to green, like you said, Fard. Again, we have 2 damaged cars on the inside lane. Wow. I never thought I would see it today. He's going to lead us to green here, followed by Dan on the outside, Little Man, followed by his brother, Bubble. And then we have Billy and Anthony that round out our top 6. Been a while here. I'll let you do the honors, Marcus.
Alrighty. Fard and Little Man, what will Billy do? Coming to the green flag, here we go, and we are green flag now, back in the air. Dino has a huge jump, and he's going to be able to clear Fard, the damaged car. But what will Michael do now? It looks like he's going to stay high, but is he able to run that high without getting ruined by one of them? He will, but Billy, unfortunately, will get a little bit caught up by Little Man. Gonna get out of the way, and there's a lot of crazy racing. 3 wide and 4 wide, almost 5
Yeah, that was really, really tight. Looked like someone got checked up out of two, and they just really bundled up the field here. Kimi somehow is already fighting. Wow, what a run there by him. But Chesko's going to clear himself from this. Oh, and Dino, wow, Dino was battling Bubble for the race win. How did that happen?
It's actually the other way around. Michael is battling Dino. Dino was already the leader. He had pulled away a little bit, but now Michael has closed in the gap. Everyone back there, Kimi and Billy, trying to get away from those damaged cars.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good finish to the end because Bubble and Dino are going to really start battling here. I think it's going to bring this pack back together, I think. But we will see. Bubble's going to look up the inside. Dino, he's going to clear quite easily, actually. And let's see. Not a good quarter. Dino's going to come back around the outside. They're going to be side by side, go to the dog leg, going into 3 and 4 here.
And as they're bubbling, they're side by side. Dino still looking to recreate what had happened with Kimi. Can he keep that lane? Michael running that very, very low apron lane. They're still going to stay side by side with Michael getting a slight run. No, but Dino gets it. And they're still side by side.
Yeah, man. Kimi just made the pass for third. Chesko's going to fight back, but hey, for someone that started proper, I think believe dead last, I would have shown. What a charge here by this number 33. But unfortunately, he has the 42 past him, and then Billy looking up his inside as well. We were side by side for the lead again. Bubble up the inside of Dino, and they're going to be side by side coming off for 4 here.
They've been side by side for about 5 or 6 laps already, 4 even, and we're 19 to go. It is nearing the end of this Phoenix race.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good finish here between these two drivers here. Bubble and down, still side by side. They're going to go into 3 and 4. One of these drivers is going to have to really get their gloves up, maybe rough them up a little bit, because if they don't, Chesko and Crew, they're going to catch here. And they're still side by side here, Marcus.
This is crazy racing. I've never seen, well, apart from Kimi, what happened a couple laps ago, we haven't seen this in a little bit. When there's fresh tires, you are able to do this so well. Now that Michael is cleared, Dino's still looking to look for the run.
Yeah, really good corner there by Dino. And Dino knows that he cannot give Bubble the chance to take that line of his. So he's going to send it up the inside. He's going to keep it side by side with him. He's not going to let Bubble get back on that throttle and do what he want to do. He's going to work Bubble here, try to get back past him here. Good work here by Dino.
Run by Michael. He's able to run that high lane and able to get that run, as Blake will be giving us some live updates with how far third place is. They caught up a little more. They've been catching up in the last 2 laps from 1.4 to 1.3, and a lap before was 1.6 to 1.4, as they're still side by side, Dino and Michael.
Yeah, Dino is really, really slowing Bubble up here. I do believe Bubble is the faster driver, but Dino does know what he has to do to win this race, and he has to keep it side by side with him here. As he's going to send it back up the inside, and yeah, that third place driver, Kimi and Crew, are catching him quite rapidly.
3/10, and they're catching up, I think, a little more rapidly, as they might be super close in some sending range in the next couple of laps. As we're coming to 15 to go, Michael and Dino continue to battle side by side.
Yeah, really good corner there by Dino. Bubble's going to have to side draft him to bring him back, and it works a little bit. Bubble's still going to get pinned around the outside. He's been working that outside the whole day. Great work. And here comes Kimi. Kimi might have a little bit of a run here. Off the 3 wide here, maybe. Yeah, the run dies off a little bit, but still, Dino and Bubble still side by side. And then we got Billy and Chesko side by side for 5th.
It's just a side-by-side battle between these 2 cars. Kimi's a little alone. I think he wants to join this. He's looking to make a run generate in order to make it past either one of those cars. Here comes Kimi. Can Kimi try to send it, or is he going to stay behind? He's going to wait patiently. Again, what you said in the beginning, patience is key. That's all you need at this track. But they're 3 wide. I take it back.
No, I think that was the move. I think he waited for his... Oh, Bubble! Oh, no! Bubble either lagged or something, and he's into the wall. Kimi is to the lead.
that's still not going to stop Michael, as Michael's already catching up. He's making a move on to Chesko for fourth, and he's making a move. He's not even.
Billy's going for second. Oh, Bubbles looking for three. He's looking for three. Bubbles really sending it in. Oh, this is going to get ugly, I feel. Oh, Bubble really sent it in there. They're going to keep it off the wall, though. Good driving there by Bubble and crew. They're going to be side by side. Bubble on the inside, Billy in the middle, Kimi on the outside. Let's see what happens here. Bubble's in the best position. I lied. No, Billy's going to send it around the outside. Power move.
Oh my God, here's Kimi! Kimi making it through and into the middle, and he shot for the gap, and he was able to make it on Michael. What a move!
That was a gorgeous move. Talk about shooting the gap. I can tell you myself, it is not easy to shoot middle like that. Kimi did a splendid job of that, and now he's going to fight back to the outside Bubble. Bubble's really struggling now. Oh, we have beef. Bubble is dorsing. Here goes. Oh, we went to the ball to the inside. Chesko wants to lead.
Kimi now going to have the lead from Chesko doing that three-wide shenanigans. But yeah, there might be something brewing with Michael and Kimi. Again, the two league owners, and I believe the two teammates, IRL teammates, 33 and the 4. But it's getting super dicey, and it's still going to get dicey as we're on 11 to go, coming to 10.
Oh, Chesko's in the wall. Chesko's in the wall. He has put himself out of this battle just for right now. But here comes Bubble. He has a run. What is he going to do? He's going to say he's looking to the outside again. But he has to be careful here if he doesn't let... Ooh, Kimi's blocking. He's blocking really hard.
Oh, he put him in the wall!
Oh, Kimi's not going to like that. Kimi is not going to like that. I do believe he was getting tight, but I don't think Bubble helped the situation any better.
Here comes Kimi, but you remember Billy's right there too. And Kimi gonna run up Billy, but he's also gonna run up Michael. And knowing what race control will do, they will not like what that move was. Michael still shoving down Kimi. Kimi trying to retaliate in the back. That's Billy and Chesko having a little bit of a run in. These top 5 cars are ruthless to each other.
Yeah, I don't know what Chesko just did there. He just killed Billy. That was, yeah. But yeah, Kimi and Bubba are still side by side. This needs to get figured out because these guys have been going at it for a while. Who is going to prevail in this battle? Ooh, Kimi, ooh, that was really close. But yeah, this is going to be interesting, Marcus.
I think with them battling side by side is not helping either or. It's just letting Chesko and Dino catch up more. And I think there's not much of a thing you can do because if you let Michael pull away, or if you let Michael get in front of you, he's going to pull away. If you let Kimi you might still have a chance, but it's just like there's not much you can do. Here comes Chesko.
Yeah, they're door slamming here. These drivers behind them got to be careful, man. I think if they're not, if Kimi and Bubba not, they're gonna just take each other out because they're just door slamming each other down the back straightaway. Chesko has a huge run. Watch what Chesko does here. We know he's quite aggressive. Oh, see, there you go. He's looking 3. Kimi slides up. Is the opportunity gonna be there? They're gonna be 3. Yep, Chesko's gonna rub them up.
Oh! And you cannot blame that on Kimi. I mean, maybe not, but Chesko made it 3 wide, and that might be Michael's all points thing. Dino!
Oh, what? Bubble has a huge run. Chesko's gonna still be 3. Bubble's looking somewhere. Trying to stick his nose somewhere. Oh, he might be paid to pay for Chesko here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, he sends it up into the field. He's gonna keep it in though. They're gonna be 3 wide between Bubble, Chesko, and Dino. 6 laps to go here at Phoenix.
Keep it safe, and it's still very dicey. 3 wide is not a thing you want to be messing around with, especially coming into this turn. But you're letting Michael pull away with an amazing turn. It's going his way. Who will be strong enough and fast enough to even be able to catch up to Michael?
Yeah, well, amazing corner there by Bubble, and I think, yeah, these guys are just caught up in the hornet's nest between each other. And I will believe that Bubble might have set sail here, Marcus.
Yeah, I think it's kind of set in stone. I don't know who else would be able to even catch up to him. Michael is honestly decent under pressure. And I'm not sure everyone else is under pressure in that backpack, but I think this might be Michael's win. Everything went his way on the closing laps. and he's coming off of turn number 4 and coming to 4 to go.
Hold the phone. Hold the wall. Hold the wall. Is he in the wall? Oh, that was really close. I apologize.
But it must have did something. I mean, they're catching up. That was super close, though. No, you're right.
That was super close. I apologize, everyone. That was slightly unfair. But hey, thought he was in the wall. But he's still good. He's still going hard.
Oh, and they're just everyone's still trying to catch up, and I think that's what they need. They need Michael to at least touch the wall just even a little bit, and even that, he might still win it as he's coming to 3 to go on the straightaway now.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting, dude. I think, yeah, a really good corner there by Dino and crew. Looks like they gained a little bit, but Bubble, again, just controlled this race, and he has it under all downs on the wall. Downs on the wall. Billy takes second. Everyone's starting to thin out a little bit. I think this is really starting to come to an end here, Marcus.
Could Billy end up having a chance to close into Michael? Will Michael make any mistake, or will Billy find that little last push that he can get in order to maybe potentially get this win, as we're 2 to go for Phoenix?
Yeah, Bubble just pushed his lead to almost 2 seconds there. Unless Bubble has a crazy mistake, I don't see it happen, Marcus. But let's see. It ain't over till it's over, though.
It's really not, as Michael will cross the line, or he's going on turn 4, off of turn 4, on the straightaway. He's going to cross the line for the white flag. He's got one more time around. Michael has run an outstanding race. He won last season, dominating, getting the Champion World bonus. He's looking to do it again with the fastest lap, your fastest qualifying time, and he's just run a near perfect race. He had a couple of obstacles, and that's called Billy, Dino, Kimi, and Chesko, and a bunch of cautions, a bunch of wrecks. But he is able to prevail. Michael, in the Monster Energy number 4, will come off turn number 4 and win at Phoenix.
Fantastic performance there by Bubble. Class of the field, no doubt. He got caught up in a couple battles that hindered his performance, but did not stop him from getting that win. So great job to him and that 4 crew.
And it looks like Little Man was able to get 4th place. After having a broken car, he came back to get 4th and steal it from Kimi and Chesko. What an amazing run that Little Man had got at the end. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was actually spectating them. Kimi, I think something happened. But yeah, you can see here, Chesko and Kimi are happy. Kimi sent Chesko 3 and 4. I think something happened before, and I just laughed a little bit and just sailed around the outside.
It's great for Little Man, but unfortunate for Kimi. Kimi just had that so unlucky, though.
Yeah, really unlucky. I think he had a lot better of a car than what the finish will say, but hey, not a bad performance for the number 33 team. Remember, they started in the back today, so good performance by them, no matter the less.
We're gonna wait. There's Michael. Michael is here. We get the interview. So you ran a almost perfect race. You won the pole. You got the fastest lap. You won the race. So how do you feel?
Very good. We had a good car here today from the Richard Childress Racing truck team and number 4. We had Monster Energy on board today, so thankful to them for sponsoring me not only here but also Daytona. So a big deal to have them on board and get a win. I love their products, and it was a good race. I was fastest in practice. Got pole, Had a good start in the race. We were always good on restarts. Pit strategy. I did a lot of saving, so that's what that major slow up at the end of the straights was. I was saving a lot of fuel. At one point, I had saved over 3 gallons on most of the field, so that paid off in the pits. Shorter pit stop time to fill all the fuel back up. So I was able to keep the lead or be up front a lot of these restarts. Got good pushes, rolled the outside lane. Actually, I know Robloxian is a fan of that. So, yeah, it was a good race. I avoided the absolute huge one, the biggest wreck we've ever had in the Camping World Truck Series. I was able to avoid it somehow, even though I was caught up like right in the middle of it. So I got pretty lucky there, honestly, with damage detection to not get my race ruined. But yeah, battle with Kimi there at the end. Battle with Dino and Chesko. They're all pretty clean. I got put in the wall one time. It was no big deal. So good race to everybody, and I'm pretty happy with the win.
All right, Robloxian, you got any questions for the winner?
Yeah. Hey, you said it best. First of all, fantastic performance, Bubble. Two, yeah, you were really ripping that outside lane. I like what I saw there. I think, quite frankly, you were probably the best one to do it tonight. So, yeah, I think that was one of the key to your victories. Question for me is, you and Kimmy towards the end there, y'all were door banging a lot down the back stretch and the dog leg. I don't know if y'all are teammates, but I know good friends at least. Like, what was going on there?
Well, I'm getting really tired of these kids coming into RCR. They absolutely have no respect. They're spoiled brats. Sorry to Richard, but he's putting him in these trucks, and they're just not performing well. And they get up front off of lucky pit calls, and I think they can do whatever they want to their own teammates. So he's got something coming next race.
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, choice of words there, but again, fantastic performance, and we'll see you next time out.
Thank you.
Let's get to our second place driver. Your pick, Robloxian. It was Billy. Billy, how do you feel? Honestly, you were one of the fastest today, and you were super close to even being able to get that win. What do you have to say?
I'm super excited, bro. It was an awesome race here in Phoenix. Thanks to M&M's and Dollar General for the sponsor of this race. And yeah, in the start of the race, really bad start from P2 to P12, struggling a lot with the tires and people just racing too hard. But then in the end, we managed to avoid that big one and stay in the fight for the win. And even though Bubble won, I'm still really happy with this result for P2.
Okay, Robloxian, anything?
Yeah, like Marcus said, Billy, you were my race pick, so I hope that means anything, if at all. So, but no, I think you had an amazing race. I think you showed a lot of resilience today. You came a lot from the back to the front, to the front to the back. So I think it's just a testament to, you as a driver. But yeah, to be quite frank, I don't have any questions for you. But standout performance and great job, man.
Yeah, thank you. I never expected this soon to get the big 4 wins somewhere, but I'm really happy to see I'm improving in this league. It's so good.
Alrighty, and that is your second place. And third place is Dino in the beautiful 45 in and out card. Dino, you as well ran a very good race, but unfortunately you weren't able to capitalize and get that win. But some struggle, but you still had a great race, nothing to fall short on. How do you feel?
I feel great, man. I was not expecting a lot going in, starting P11 on the grid, but making it up to third in that finish is nothing but remarkable for this Dinosaur Racing team. Toyota Tundra, gotta thank In and Out. Since I made a top 3, everyone gets free In and Out for today, for me finishing top 3.
Yes, sir.
Robloxian, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, actually, I feel like we saw a lot of clashes with you and Chesko today. I don't know, was there anything on track that was egregious from him, or everything all right there?
Also, I'm seeing Chesko chatting now. We were chill, but yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary from a Phoenix race. Also, especially from Chesko. So I'm I'm not really mad about anything. So, also Roblox, and good job commentating today, man.
I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you.
We gotta turn off them radios in the cars. You guys get too distracted. But I'm checking. Little man in a hurry. He definitely was in a hurry. That last stint, he was able to make it to 4th place with a damaged car. How do you feel?
I feel great about that bit. A little disappointed that I wasn't at least in the top 3 because I felt like I could fight for the win. I was up there with Michael and Anthony for a good bit. And then both me and Anthony got caught up in that huge wreck, and I think the race just became damage limitation for both of us after that point. And I enjoyed watching Kimi and Chesko cuddle by the fireplace for 10 laps. So that was nice to pick up 4th.
Alrighty, Roblox, you got anything to add to that?
Not too much. I just want to say, yeah, little man, I think you, if anyone could challenge with Michael today, you were one of the drivers. So, yeah, great job today. It's unfortunate that you did get caught up in the absolute big one. Again, you had nowhere to go, man. But valiant effort, man, and great job.
Appreciate it.
We're gonna go to now the one I've been anticipating. It is 5th place. That is Kimi Ventores, the number 33. So right off the bat, you know what I'm gonna ask first? A decent race, and it just did not go your way in the end. And what do you feel about? What do you feel about that?
Honestly, that was a pretty up and down race. I wasn't the fastest truck obviously all day, but I was there when it mattered at the end. I had a pretty good battle with my teammate in the Ford truck, even though I heard his words. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, but we're gonna look past that right now. But I got 5th place. Little man did a really good job with his damage truck, passing us, me and Chesko. But I know Chesko's a little mad at me because I bumped out the way. But honestly, I didn't put him in the wall, so that's just racing, bro. He's gonna have to suck it up, womp womp. There's more races in the season, and he can just go feel himself out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it is what it is.
I'm gonna say this, Kimi. I cannot hear anything. I understand your pain when it comes to controllers because it just died and I didn't hear any of your interview. But Robloxton, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I hate to be poking the bear and trying to create team dispute, but hey, it's kind of my job here. But I gotta ask a little bit more just about that situation between you and Bubba. I know as a commentator, I was watching y'all door bang a lot, and then obviously now Bubba then said his winning interview that putting spoiled drivers in good positions when they don't really need to. Is that something you're gonna take to heart, or what's yeah?
Nah, this dude just has a big ego, man. Whenever he's really fast in a single track, he just goes out there to be like, I'm the best driver, man. It's all right, bro. He'll be back down to earth at Charlotte, but it's okay. We'll go get him.
I got you. I understand. Great race out there, man. See you next week.
All right, thank you.
And then last but not, actually, you know what? I guess we can get everyone who is at least here because
Go
we've
ahead
got.
and get everybody in. You'll be able to, if you guys go through everyone, I'll be able to post points. You'll put them up on stream if you want.
That's great, actually.
Read them out, yeah.
Then next is Chesko, the other one who was in this little scuffle with Kimi in the end. Chesko, talk me through what happened and how do you feel about that 6th place finish?
Kind of forgot what happened, like from lap 10 on, but last lap, P4 cruising, then from God knows where, Kimi just gives me big bumper. And the thing is, we could have had P4 and 5, but then his bump makes me oversteer, which allows low man to pass around the outside. So that didn't even gain him a position, it just dropped me too, just kept him where he was. So I don't understand where that came from, but otherwise, decent racing, not mad at it. Would have preferred a P4, but is what it is.
Definitely. And Robloxton, do you got anything to add on that?
No, not too much. Obviously, a little bit of could have been a better performance. Definitely, I think you were expecting a little bit more, Chesko. But keep your head up, man. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Hopefully, no more DTPs.
And then Anthony's not here, so then we'll go to Heg or Pink, whatever you want to say, the other monster car on the field. You had an actually pretty strong car in the start of the race. I thought you could have been one of the other people to at least get a top 5. I mean, there was a bunch of people who were really good. You were one of them, and it was so unfortunate to see you wreck there. How do you feel?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough when you're fast and then you get wrecked. But then, at least I finished 8th, got a top 10. So, still got something. But, yeah, on that restart, everybody just punched up. People were bumping into people and I got hooked. Saved it. Then I corrected into the wall again. And then on another restart, I got spun. So, happy that I at least got a top 10 today.
Definitely. Don't count yourself out about that because you still had a great run. You had a great start, and I've seen you race before in the old MRCL days, and I was barely, but you had speed, and you have speed here. You've had speed for the past times you've raced, so I think we should see you hopefully getting a win sometime soon. But Roblox, do you have anything to add?
No, not too much, but yeah, no, Pink, again, you had really good pace in the beginning. I remember you were, obviously, we know Bubba was the class of the field today, but you were keeping up just fine and even battling with him. So keep your head up, man. You'll get him next week at Charlotte, man.
Thank you.
And Blitz is not here, but we will be waiting until points are officially...
They are released. You can read results and points. They're both up.
Okay, I'm gonna read them because I don't know. I don't think we can get them, but or like if you can get them, get the points up. Your results, official results,
They're up.
Michael with the Camping World bonus, a heck of points there. Billy in second, Dino third, Little Man fourth, Kimi fifth, Chesko sixth, Anthony seventh, Pink eighth, Blitz ninth, DJ 10th, DNF 11, Soup DNF. Fard disqualified 12th, Athen disqualified 13th, Dim disqualified 14th, Violet disqualified 15th, and did not qualify is Ryder, Printed, Robloxian, Grez, and Mice. Those were the people who had qualified but were not able to make it to the race. That's 20 cars, and they're Dim is banned from the Camping World Truck Series, so we actually I do want to question that too, Michael. Is there any precaution or penalty that he's going to get in Cup?
Yeah, actually, because I think we've been over this before, and the last time he did this, he was like, "Don't penalize me in Cup, don't penalize me in Cup, but next time I do it, you can." So, I'm gonna do it.
Alrighty. And I think definitely deserved because Blitz had a decent, could have had a decent day, and unfortunately got ruined. The points go as is. Michael with 52 points, Anthony with 47, Little Man with 44. So Little Man is minus 8 points away, or well, plus 8. Anthony is plus 5, so he needs 5 more. Billy in 4th place with 35 points. Chesko in 5th with 28. And I think that's just, we'll end it there. There's Ryder 23rd, or Ryder 6th place with 23 points. Dino in 7th with 22 points. And that's your, that is your top 7 for points. So definitely an amazing points day for Michael to able to get the lead. But, overall, great race for Biloxi, and final thoughts.
Yeah, an amazing race. I think the racing in general, as far as like side-by-side battles, I think we had countless of. So, yeah, I think, I'm glad I assume this will be on the schedule next season. And, just an amazing race all around. But for me personally, I do have to get going, though, Marcus. But, it was a pleasure to be in the booth. I greatly appreciate the opportunity, and who knows, man, I might make a return.
I would love to see you return. It was a pleasure having you here. And But overall, that'll be it for the Bubbles Camping World Truck Series. Lucas Oil 110. I have been your main commentator. I was here joined with Robloxian and Blake. Blake giving you all that streaming. I don't even know what that says. Just like he's the reason you're seeing all this. And big thanks to him. Big thanks to Michael, KRE, Kimi, and we'll see you tomorrow for Bubbles Cup Race 11 at Escambia. Is that how you say it? Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone? Escambia? I'm just gonna go with it. Escambia. So we'll see you guys tomorrow and all week. We race all week.